Opportunities. I've been able to. I've had the opportunity to go out and audition for more roles. I have more recognition, and yeah, I there's currently a project that I will be involved in next year, late next year. Can't get too much into details to that, but it definitely has. That actually I've signed the contract for. Um, and I also, my most recent job was on a new TV show, which should be on the FX network in the US. It's called Why the Last Man. So that's another project I got to be a part of.
Now, there are more Nigerians getting into mainstream Hollywood.
Right.
How is it that at this time in our history, we're getting more and more of you into big movies? I mean, it's our pride when we see the cast and we say, oh my God, that guy's a Nigerian. And we freak out, you know, and then we continue looking, reading the credits, and we see even in the back room, they're Nigerian names, you know.
Yeah, you mean on the productions behind the camera?
Yes, behind the, yes.
Yes, there are a lot. I do know quite a few. I mean, it's surprising that people are catching on now. We've always been there.
Oh, really?
We've always been there.
How remiss of us.
Hollywood is just now catching on. Well, I mean, Black Panther has definitely made it more visible for everyone. I mean, I've known Nigerian artists for as long as I can remember. Growing up, even like listening to the music here, and now having it being very global. And Nigerian music actually is really, really big back in the U.S. It's, yeah, it's so big. Like,
right on, guys.
Yeah, exactly. We're doing really, really well with that. But yeah, there's so many talented people, from directors. I could name a few. There's Andrew Dosumu. There's now why am I drawing a blank? I just saw a screening of his film in Los Angeles. But there are definitely quite a few of them. And also, I wanted to mention in Los Angeles, there's a group called the African Artists Association that supports Africans and Africans in the diaspora in the creative arts and in so many other aspects. They support and help people with whatever platform that they need, and they're doing really great work. So there are definitely Nigerians in there. It's actually one of the co-founders, Francis Onelum. He's the co-founders of the organization. So we are doing a lot of good things.
Okay. There and at home too.
Absolutely.
I'm sure you're following the growth of Nollywood.
Yes.
And what do you think of Nollywood?
I think it's fantastic. I mean, compared to what it was then and now, it's definitely grown exponentially. And I want to even see more, even more of it, and expanded storylines and concepts and opportunities. Like, I think there's room for so many other artists and people and stories to be told, because there are lots of stories to be told.
Okay, we'll take a break and then we'll come back to look at the growth trajectory of the Nigerian movie industry compared to what Hollywood has. How quickly do you think the Nigerian movie industry can get in, and how quickly can they begin to impact on the Nigerian economy? Because California, for instance, that's one of the biggest contributors to the California economy. So let's see how we can do that. But I'll be after the break. Welcome back. Femi,
Yes.
we just saw some clips of you in different movies.
Yes.
I like the drop side. I like the full circle. I mean, I like all of them, but let's start out. I know I was going to ask you to compare the growth trajectory of Nollywood and Hollywood.
Right.
And how quickly you think Nollywood can rise to impacting the economy. Like Hollywood is impacting the Californian economy, not necessarily the US economy per se, but the economy of California. So how quickly do you think Nollywood can rise to that point? And is it possible to have a state, like we have California, have a state in Nigeria called the Nollywood state, like we have a Hollywood state?
I think it's possible, but it's going to take some time. It's going to take a lot of work. And it'll also take the people to trust and to be on board with this, because it really is ultimately the people who will help grow this economy because people going to see the movie, supporting the film industry, whatnot, like giving maybe tax breaks or deals to filmmakers so they can use certain locations or equipment, hiring workers, well qualified workers. So it's a lot of things that need to be put in place. And also, the public should be open to different um, storytellings and stories because, I mean, there's so many stories that can be told in Nigeria. Um, it's great that we have, dramas, comedies, and whatnot, but there's so many other artistic, intricate, and interesting stories that could be told that would help not also educate us, but also open up our minds to possibilities. Because that's what film does: is it inspires, it teaches you about something you may not know, and it also creates opportunities for people. So if we can start to put some of those things in place, it will get there. We just have to be willing, be ready for it, be willing to do that.
No, when you say willing and ready for it, let me ask you this about that scene in, I think it's Full Circle, where you're saying, I can't. What was he asking you to do?
In full circle.
Yeah, you brushing those
Switch
wheels.
out the cog, like one of the parts in the bicycle. So basically, that individual stole the wheels, and he was trying to like sell it. Basically, switch out parts so it doesn't look like he stole it. He was trying to do something dubious, but I knew, so I said I can't do that.
Okay. Then in Drop Circle, in Drop Sight,
yes.
it were two Nigerians.
Yes, that was he's a good friend of
you
mine.
were
Conversing in Igbo.
Yeah, he's a good friend, Tom Uka. Yes, he's just like a brother.
Was he the one that taught you Igbo? Yeah. He helped you catch up with the Igbo language?
Well, actually, I have family who are Igbo, so they helped me with that.
Okay.
Yeah, so, yeah.
You don't really speak Igbo, do you?
If I learn it, I'll speak it, but it's not my native tongue. But I can do it if I need to.
Okay.
Film. He's Igbo. Yeah,
So you did those short films.
Yes.
Why?
Well, no one's gonna give you the opportunity. First of all, you create them for yourself. So you make films with your friends, your colleagues, and you put them out there. That's what I said about putting your stuff out there. You create. A lot of people now create their own work because you're not gonna wait for Hollywood to knock on your door. Oh, please hire me. Please hire me. It's like waiting for someone to give you a job if you don't do things to put yourself out there. So a lot of people now, in fact, if you do create and people love your work, they will come to you instead. So you don't have to sit around and wait for it. So
Are we creating enough in our own entertainment industry, enough in terms of quality, in terms of content, for the world to come to us?
there is, but I think there can definitely be more. Again, expanding the diversity of the content, quality of the content will attract even more. I mean, it's like you always want to improve. You never want to be in the same place. So I think, again, I'll always keep saying this, just keep expanding the options. If you just limit it to certain thing, it's just going to remain the same. So it's just, diversifying and expanding the content.
Okay. So as a wind, what are you doing at the moment?
At the moment, project-wise, or just in general? In general, I'm just back home for vacation. It's been 10 years since I've been back. So I'm really happy and excited to be here and catch up with friends and just take it all in and, meet everyone that I've been talking to the last few years. And, I mean, meeting you guys too, in person for the first time and, talking to people and just taking it all in.
And what's 2019?
2019, I'm really looking
Maybe we should start with what's your New Year's resolution?
New Year's resolution. Well, I have goals. I've actually wrote down some goals of things that I like to achieve career-wise. To be in at least a few TV shows, a couple of movies, starring roles, and just to be healthy and happy. That's like one of the most important things too, to be just healthy.
To be healthy and happy.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Yes.
Femi Olagoke, finance man turned actor. Thank you very much for joining us on Sunrise this morning.
Thank you so much.
And we wish you all the best. And we hope that we shall see you more on starring roles, doing Nigeria proud in Hollywood.
Absolutely. Thank you so much.
Good. So that's our show for today. We'll see you same time. Well, okay,
Yeah.
we'll see you next year.
Yeah, actually.
Thank you for being
2019.
with us this morning. And I guess Happy New Year in advance would be in order because we don't see you till next year.
Indeed.
My name is Alera Edu saying bye-bye.
And I'm Neil Tagbe, and one of our resolutions is to stay with you and probably come up with better packages for 2019. I'm Neil Tagbe. Be the best you can be. Bye-bye.